Okay, so before we move forward, right, I just want to read this disclaimer. Okay, obviously I'm very 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 excited. Okay, मैं बहुत ही excited हूँ इस project को लेकर. तो आगे बढ़ने से पहले disclaimer पढ़ लेता हूँ, right? Before we move forward, let me read the disclaimer. Okay, now why am I saying in English and Hindi? Because the audience for this project will be global. Okay, so people from India are going to watch this. People from all over the world are going to watch this project. Okay, so here is a disclaimer, right? Now we are going to use WPS spreadsheet as a quick functional layout reference, but everything we are going to build from scratch is our own independent AI web app. Okay, this is only for reference. I'll be using um, WPS spreadsheet. Okay, this one that you can see, right? So the disclaimer is this, that WPS Office and Microsoft Excel are proprietary software suites owned by their respective trademark holders. This video utilizes short transformative visual references of these tools strictly for educational, commentary, critique and software development demonstration purposes, which falls under fair use guidelines. The custom software featured in this video is an independent development project built using AI and my own logic. Okay, and this is not affiliated with, sponsored by, or endorsed by Kingsoft Office or Microsoft. Now, Kingsoft Office is the parent company of WPS. ठीक है, ये जो WPS ऑफिस है इसका parent company Kingsoft Office है. ठीक है, all right. So now that we have this disclaimer read out, let's get started with our project. And guys, once again, a reminder, right, that I am not a software developer. Okay? I'm not that a developer in the traditional sense of the word. I have never written a single line of code in my entire 14 year experience. ठीक है, मेरे 14 years का जो experience है इसमें कभी एक भी कोड मैंने कभी लिखा नहीं मैंने. ठीक है, तो मुझे कोडिंग के बारे में कुछ नहीं पता. I do not know anything about coding, to be very transparent and very honest. Okay, but despite all that, I'm attempting to build the clone of a spreadsheet. Okay, and that is what the challenging part is. All right, so let's get started, and I will say that, okay, help me. For some time, I'll drop the microphone so that I can type with speed, and then I'll get the microphone again, right? I have not yet got the wireless microphone. I'll get that in some time, right? So do excuse me here, okay? So, right, I have this prompt, okay? Now, before I paste this prompt, I'll say how many prompts, how many tokens will it consume? Because I'm actually using this tool called bolt.new. ठीक है, ये जो टूल है ना, मैं ये इसको यूज़ कर रहा हूँ. ठीक है, तो मैं यहाँ पे इसको पूछूंगा कि कितना टोकन्स कंज्यूम करेगा. ओके, दैट्स वी वांट टू do the efficient utilization of tokens. The thing is, I want to make sure that before I write this prompt, okay, um, just don't want to waste it, and I want efficient utilization of my tokens. So for our Excel clone project, can we minimize because I want to add automation features as well. Okay, right. So see, guys, just in case you're wondering like what am I trying to do here, ठीक है आपको लगता होगा कि यार मतलब मैं यहाँ पे कर क्या रहा हूँ, ठीक है तो देखो मेरे पास क्या है कि प्रॉम्प्ट्स काफ़ी लिमिटेड प्रॉम्प्ट्स है, ठीक है मेरे पास 300,000 प्रॉम्प्ट्स है अभी अभी के लिए डेली लिमिट है मेरा मैं एक फ्री प्लान पे हूँ बोल्ट का तो मुझे फालतू में ना वो टोकन्स को वेस्ट नहीं करना है तो मैंने वही सोचा कि इसे पूछा मैंने कि देखो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पे कोई ऊपर का कुछ वो नहीं है ना बटन्स फाइल मेनू फिर इंसर्ट फिर डेटा ये सब है नहीं यहाँ पे तो मैंने वही इससे पूछा कि वो सब मुझे ऐड मतलब गिव मी मोमेंट हियर ठीक है so let me repeat this right in English as well so what I was saying is see you guys can see that we have this tab okay these tabs right I was asking Gemini whether is it really important to add these menu buttons so AI then said that it's not necessarily to have this pure visual layout right now and I can only focus on the automation feature most likely right mm, it says that okay it says that drop the tab switches instead of keeping a complex switching ribbon system keep a single flat toolbar at the top okay remove design stubs delete the request for visual placeholders like shape pictures margins and orientation consolidate styling keep only the existing formatting options bold align so the AI doesn't write new CSS code things can be little bit tough and complex for me, right? Because as I said, I do not know anything about the coding part. Uh, I have to do the experimentation here to see upgrade the spreadsheet interface efficiently. Maintain all existing single clip editing states. Blah blah blah. Minimalist ribbon structure. Instead of complex design stubs, create a single horizontal tab switcher above the grid with just two tabs to save code space. Home tab holding existing bold alignment and color formatting. Date and automation tab holds the calculation shipping button and the new AI assistant. Add feature AI formula assistant. On the data and automation tab, add a text input field and button label generate formula. When a user types a plain English request, some cells from A1 to A5 and clicks the button. Okay, I'll say that this prompt is great. However, I need some formulas. I need some important, I need more formulas, such as sum, count, average, such as sum, count, average, uh, max, and min. Will these consume more tokens? Will these consume more tokens? I'm just asking this. Okay, it says that it may not cost much, right? So what I'm going to do is I'll combine this prompt and then merge both the prompts. Okay, so it's combining both the prompts and then giving me the final prompt. Okay, all right, so let's do one thing. Let's copy this. Okay, and then I paste this here. So guys, see, since this is a completely new project that I'm working upon, a very advanced project, okay, and this is a very challenging project for any coder, okay, let alone a non-coder like me. Meaning, um, जो ट्रेडिशनल कोडर्स है राइट सिर्फ उनके लिए बहुत ही चैलेंजिंग है सिर्फ अगर उनको ही इतना चैलेंजिंग है तो मेरे लिए कितना चैलेंजिंग होगा ये इमेजिन कर लेना ठीक है तो दैट्स व्हाई you may feel me I may not be um, completely fluent here ठीक है because I'm just doing this for the first time and I'm sharing this with you guys all right so I don't have any script or anything like that ठीक है I go with the flow राइट जैसे माइंड में आया तो मैं इस फ्लो के साथ चले जाता हूँ और मैं वीडियो बना के स्टार्ट कर देता हूँ ओके सो आई गो विद द फ्लो आई डोंट हैव अ यू नो existing script as such right many youtubers may have their own perfect script and they go as per that I don't do that I come up with an idea I say okay let's go right so I hit enter and let's see ठीक है तो यहाँ पे मतलब मैंने इस प्रॉम्प्ट को दे दिया है अब देखते हैं कि ये एआई एजेंट ये जो सॉफ्टवेयर कोडिंग एआई एजेंट है लेट्स सी हाउ इट अप्लाइज और चेंजेस ठीक है the whole idea is to launch this project today right that's my whole idea so it has started reading the entire prompt and I'll quickly walk you through the prompt as well in case if you want to see this once again so first is that have a minimalist ribbon structure replace the current toolbar with a simple clean horizontal tab switcher directly above the grid okay when I say grid I'm referring to here so here we want something right um, we have home tab for bold assignment left everything data and automation tab. Hold the existing calculate shipping but batch execution in the data and automation tab. Okay. Then feature AI formula assistant. On the data and automation tab, add a text input field with a placeholder. Ask for a formula, example, sum cells from A1 to A5, and button labeled generate formula. When a user types a plain English request and clicks a button, use basic keyword mapping or light word internal regex to instantly populate the currently active cell with the correct formula string. Support keyword mapping for sum is equal to sum range. Okay, the range of which range, ठीक है, कौन सा रेंज का, यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो, राइट, कौन सा रेंज है, A1 A2 A3 मीनिंग A कॉलम यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक. Okay, and then average and the so on and so forth for average, sum, max, min, count, etc. ठीक है. So let's see how far um, our AI agent is working, how far AI agent has gone. Hold on. It seems like I got stuck. No, okay, I'm back. So AI agent has stated that it has done the changes. So let's see. It is mentioned that it has got the home, data and automation tab and this formula bar, AI formula assistant. Mm, it will take some time for this preview to load. Let us be patient while it loads. So in the meanwhile, okay, not this one. Earlier we were seeing the preview tab, right? So I'm just clicking on connect to project so that I could show you the preview. I'll try refreshing the page, maybe to see if the preview gets loaded here in the coding environment plus outside that. Okay, let's see. I'm still waiting for this preview to load. It seems that it could be heavy, and that's why this uh, preview is not getting loaded. Oh yes, and I'm definitely impressed with this tool. Okay, that is for sure. Okay, so guys, yes, I'm very happy that finally these two tabs are here. Okay, home, data, and automation tab. Right. So now Here are the two cities only for demo purposes, right? Let's say from Delhi to Mumbai, we want to calculate the shipping. I'll add something more. Okay, let's say New York to Tokyo. Okay, right? You guys can see that this calculate shipping tab is actually there in the data and annotation tab. Okay, I clicked on calculate. It showed me the transit days, base cost, and everything. So now I'll say some data in cells E2 to E4 and produce a result in where do you want the result? In E6. No, I would say E5, sorry. E5. Okay. Add data. I'll type this again. E2, E3, E4, and then produce result in, then show result in E5. It seems it is not working, so some cells from E2, E4 display result E5. Okay. Uh, it's actually not working. I mean, it is writing the formula, but uh, for some reason it's not capturing the data properly. Something is not working correctly. I'll have to describe this. So, guys, you know, I the reason why I'm doing all this, right? I mean, obviously, I could stop the recording, fix the formula part, and then you know go live again. I mean, record the video again. But I just want to show you that how I'm doing this troubleshooting as well, which is also the important part, right? In resolving this. Okay. Well, now our preview is live, however, facing issues with doing calculation. it does write a formula. However, upon writing the prompt to AI assistant, however, it is not producing generating the result. Let's say help me. Okay, so Gemini AI has identified the right issue here. It is saying that the state trigger mismatch. When the AI assistant writes the formula string like A1 to A5, the way we see not A1 to A5 here in our preview, it was actually E2 to E4. So when it is writing the formula directly in the cell state, it updates the text, but it does not fire the cell dependency graph parser, right? So it's not doing the calculation. Okay, so that runs when a human types a formula and hits enter. So she thinks that this is just raw text exactly until a re-evaluation is explicitly forced. Uh, Here's exactly what needs to be fixed in the code logic. Is Gemini AI also told me that since I'm running short of tokens, do not let Bolt rewrite the entire app.tsx file to fix this. Instead, look into your app.tsx, fix manually or pass a tiny targeted fix code block to Bolt. So it's asking the targeted fix prompt. Basically, having the minimalist usage of tokens. Okay, copy this and let's see. It will take some time to load. Um, let's wait for some time. So now, see guys, now you guys can understand, right? We are actually trying to build another calculator. I mean, it's not just a calculator. See, Excel is more than a calculator, right? Excel is actually a database. It is um, a very powerful tool, right? It's a calculator. It's a database. It is, you can, and it's pretty vast. It's dynamic as well, right? So you can think about all those things. And now you're trying to build the powerful calculator ever built in the history of mankind. So you're trying to build that. So obviously, even if you have a basic version of that, okay, that is going to be challenging. Okay, so we have the prompt here. Mm, I'll hit enter and let's see. Imagine that you're trying to build a entire spreadsheet software from scratch, and that is not going to be a joke, right? Even if you have your spreadsheet software with just little bit features, it is not going to be a joke, guys, right? um, so here I asked AI agent from bolt.new to resolve this. Okay, so it's working in the background. Let's wait for some time. Okay, so some of you guys may think that, okay, like, basically the features are just limited. Well, what I would like to say is that, I'll be doing the project in stages. Okay, currently, right now, I've set a target for myself that this project needs to go live. Okay, that's the whole idea, right? This project needs to go live. I need to connect this to a domain. It is not connected to any particular domain, and I also need to install the SSL. So this needs to go live. Okay, and then we can keep adding more features and make it, you know more better. But the fact that you have created an entire spreadsheet that belongs to you will be the uh, kind of it's actually a milestone in your entire projects, right? um, a spreadsheet, Excel belongs to Microsoft, and then WPS Office belongs to this parent company, which is, we just said a while ago, Kingsoft Office, right? But then imagine that you have this entire spreadsheet that belongs to you. Cool, right? Unbelievable that an AI tool can help you to accomplish that, right? So that's why I'm extremely impressed with Bolt AI tool right now. And by the way, this company is doing wonderful, guys. So I have to, emphasize this again. See, even for a traditional coder, if you ask a traditional coder who is not working in Microsoft or Google, okay, the normal software coder, right, who's working for a software company, you ask him or her, okay, I'm not even taking TCS, I'm not taking Microsoft, I'm not talking about Microsoft, Google, or TCS. Keep these companies aside. Let's talk about a normal software developer, and ask him or her to build a spreadsheet software, and without the help of AI, imagine that how difficult it is going to be, right? So obviously, for a non-coder who's using AI, it is also going to be somewhat challenging. But then this is where, the beauty of the project is, right? So this is something you're going to pick up on, something challenging, something unique, something advanced, and then you're coming up with your own, you know, logic, and try to do modified version of that spreadsheet. Okay. So guys, I'm very, very excited to this project, and I'm giving this project the topmost priority for this weekend. Okay. So it seems that, okay, all right. So it finally has done the changes. Now we have to, wait for some time while this preview loads. And then once the preview loads and once the calculation works, I will then connect it to a domain, install the SSL, and then make it live. At least I'll connect it to a domain, change the DNS settings or whatever, and then publish it to go live. That's the whole idea. Okay, let's wait a couple of minutes. And I genuinely appreciate your patience, guys. This type of video is something you need to watch in full. Okay, and do check out my other videos as well, right? And I have mentioned this that I'll be uploading videos regularly. Okay. This, hello everyone. Okay, so guys, I'm very, very, very pleased to say that finally, this preview is fully functional. Okay, I mean, the limited features that we were doing the testing, right? That is finally functional, and I'm very, very satisfied and very happy with this. Okay, so let's do the testing one more time here. Okay, here you guys can see the cities, right? From Delhi to Mumbai, Sydney to London, London to Delhi, Mumbai to London, Paris to London, Mumbai to Paris. Okay, I'll click on calculate shipping. See, Here you guys can see the result. It's there in the this calculate shipping is there in this data and automation tab. Now I'll show you the magic. I'll say sum cells from A2 to A7. See, it gave you the result. In case if you want, you guys can pause the video. ठीक है, चाहे तो वीडियो को यहीं पे रोक लेना एंड इसको कैलकुलेट करके देख लेना, आपको पता चल जाएगा कि दिस इज fully functional, right? Let me show you another formula. I'll say count cells from A2 to A7. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, that's the count. Okay. And I'll say identify, or I'll say max cells from A2 to A7. The maximum number is 7, right? I'll do this for min as well. Min short form for minimum, right? Min of A2 to A7. Now, okay, gave me error. It didn't rectify. Okay, now it works fine, right? Cool. So I'm going to connect this to a domain, and finally you know our Excel clone will be live, and I'm very 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 pleased with this. Totally impressed by the capability of Bolt AI tool. All right. So once it is live, I'll share this on LinkedIn. I'll share this on my YouTube description as well, and you guys can check that out. Okay. So thank you so much for patiently watching this entire video. If you're new to this channel, do subscribe to this channel. Okay, when you'll be getting valuable knowledge for free. So I'll meet you in the next video. Take care. Have a great day. Bye bye. All right. So now we are in the final testing phase. Okay. Here you guys can see values in weight in column A, and then we have the place of origin in column B, and then place of destination in column C. Okay. So yeah, we have cities like from Mumbai to Delhi, Delhi to Dubai, Tokyo to Shanghai, London to Paris, Sydney to Amsterdam, Frankfurt to Paris, New York to Los Angeles, Chicago to Toronto, London to New York, and Mumbai to Toronto. Okay, so click on calculate shipping. See here instantly it gave me the result. So the thing is that now few some time back, you guys had noticed that there was no domain, right? Now, guys, you can see that this domain belongs to me, meaning that this entire spreadsheet now belongs to me. Here, you guys can see, right? This is very, very exciting and something that I wouldn't have thought that this would have been possible. Even for a traditional developer, right? This will be very difficult to create an entire spreadsheet interface. Okay, so this is something I'm proud of, and I'm so impressed with the capabilities of this tool, Bolt.neo. Okay, so now let's do the testing of the formulas, right? I'll place this cursor here so that this AI assistant knows to demonstrate a result here. Okay, so I'll say sum cells from A2 to A11. I'll click on generate. See, it wrote the formula here and produce the result. And in case if you want to manually cross check this, you can pause the video and then cross check this, right? So there we are done with this. So now let's test the next formula. We'll say count cells from A2 to A11. It is 10, right? Now I'll say max, which is short form of maximum, max of cells from A2 to A11, 9. Now what does this formula indicate? It indicates the highest number in the set of values, which is 9, right? Now let me delete this. Then I'll say count cells from A2 to A11. Not count, but I'll say min from A11. What's the minimum value? The lowest value. It's 1, right? From 1 to 9, obviously it is 1. Okay? So here I'm going to conclude this, right? I obviously, since I'm running short of tokens, that's why I was not able to, add more features here. And right now, like as I promised, I had to deliver um, that the working spreadsheet. Okay, and as in when time goes, obviously I'll be adding more features to this, right? More automation. And the best part is that, as I said, this works on any browser. Okay, regardless of what type of device you're using, whether you're using Mac, whether you're using Windows OS system, right? It works on all these devices and all browsers. So this is browser based, and see when I set this calculation, right, which is based on the web based API and all that. Now without any macros, okay, if you have to install macro and all that, for that you would need XLSM file and everything, right? But now this is web based and automation at work. There's transit days, base cost, and the express cost, right? So this level of automation has been accomplished, and we can add more automation as well in as and when time progresses, as and when I get some request for adding more automation based features. Okay, so I'm concluding this video here, and I hope that you would have enjoyed this video. And as I said, I'll be adding more features based on the request I'm going to get. Okay, so do subscribe to this channel, wherein you'll be getting valuable knowledge like this free of cost. Thank you so much. Take care. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.